Bhutan's Buddhist monks. A trip to the spiritual heart of Bhutan. Come along with me as I explore the tranquil world of Buddhist monks in Bhutan and set out to learn the secrets of their enigmatic lives. Bhutan, a nation tucked away in the eastern Himalayas, is renowned for its stunning scenery, rich cultural heritage, and dedication to upholding traditional values. The strong ties to Buddhism are among the most essential aspects of Bhutanese culture. Bhutan's Buddhist monks serve as both spiritual mentors and stewards of the country's rich religious and cultural legacy. We examine their religious ceremonies, manner of life, and significant impact on Bhutanese society in this documentary. A spiritual land known as the Land of the Thunder Dragon. Bhutan is a kingdom where Buddhism infuses every facet of daily life. More than 70% of the populace practices the distinctive Vajrayana branch of Mahayana Buddhism. There are hundreds of monasteries, stupas, and prayer flags flying in the breeze throughout the nation, all of which are signs of the people's intense devotion. Bhutan's Buddhist monks play a crucial role in preserving the nation's spiritual equilibrium. A monk's life. In Bhutan, a monk's life consists of service, meditation, and discipline. Boys start their instruction in monasteries at a young age, frequently as early as age 5 or 6. Meditation, philosophy, and the study of religious texts are central to their education. They acquire the ability to recite old mantras, carry out ceremonies, and comprehend the Buddha's profound teachings. Young monks sitting cross-legged on a monastery floor, their faces calm and concentrated as they recite prayers in unison. The vibrant prayer flags, flapping in the breeze, write prayers for peace and goodwill as the camera moves over them. The hallowed customs in Bhutan, Buddhist monks perform sacred rituals essential to the spiritual well-being of their communities. From everyday prayers to elaborate ceremonies commemorating significant occasions like festivals, marriages, and religious holidays, these customs can take many forms. The Chechu, a religious celebration honoring Guru Rinpoche, the revered saint who introduced Buddhism to Bhutan, is one of the country's most significant occasions. Clad in ornate robes and masks, the monks perform sacred dances to bless and safeguard the nation. These dances, known as chom, are a captivating demonstration of religious devotion and narrative. Every gesture and movement in the chom dances, which are a living manifestation of Bhutan's Buddhist traditions, has profound significance. Through these rites, the monks are able to communicate their spiritual energy to the public and establish a connection with the divine. Meditation as a way to become enlightened. Meditation is an essential part of any Bhutanese monk's life. In Bhutan, people view meditation as a way to attain enlightenment and inner serenity, cultivate compassion for all living beings, and acknowledge the fleeting nature of life. Silently, monks meditate by concentrating on their thoughts, their breathing, and their relationship to the cosmos. Buddhism and the Society of Bhutanese monks occupy a special place in society. In addition to serving as spiritual mentors, they are also crucial educators, counselors, and advisors. Monasteries are educational institutions where people of all ages go to pursue knowledge. As guardians of the country's spirit, the Bhutanese monarchy, which is closely linked to Buddhism, values and encourages the monastic community, maintaining the custom. The monastic life in Bhutan has not changed much in recent decades, despite the country's increasing industrialization. In order to guarantee that Buddhist customs endure, the Bhutanese government has worked hard to protect the nation's spiritual legacy. The Everlasting Way. We consider the enduring qualities of Bhutan's Buddhist monks as the documentary draws to a close. They commit their life to pursuing enlightenment, wisdom, and compassion. They continue to encourage both Bhutanese nationals and tourists from all over the world to lead more thoughtful, tranquil, and purposeful lives through their customs, teachings, and straightforward daily lives. The documentary emphasizes the balance of religion, culture, and day-to-day living in this tranquil monarchy, capturing the spirit of Bhutan's Buddhist monastic tradition. The function of the monastic system and monasteries in Bhutan. Monasteries serve as essential hubs for communal and spiritual life, in addition to being houses of worship. Often located in isolated locations, deep within forests or atop mountain slopes, the nation's monasteries symbolize a closer relationship with God. In addition to serving as places of worship, these monasteries, known as goemba in Bhutanese, also serve as monastic training schools. In Bhutan, there are two kinds of monks. The ordinary monks. These monks lead a solitary life that emphasizes prayer, meditation, and community service. They might reside in tiny hermitages or monasteries and hardly ever participate in public rituals unless summoned. Often assigned to instruct other monks or conduct significant rites, the Rinpoche, also known as the Lama, is a highly esteemed spiritual leader who has progressed in their studies. Another way to think of a Lama is as a lay spiritual leader. This procedure, called tulku, is important in Bhutanese Buddhism since some lamas are reincarnations of past lamas. In addition, monasteries serve as gathering places for the local populace for rituals, festivals, and instruction. They give people somewhere to look for spiritual guidance, insight, and benefits. Monks serve a variety of social purposes in addition to their religious ones, including mediating conflicts, providing consolation in difficult situations, and giving moral and ethical advice. The road to monastic life, formative years and training in Bhutan. Either people or their families choose to become monks. As early as age 5, a lot of boys are sent to monasteries, frequently because of a spiritual calling or as part of a family custom. Others join later in life, possibly in search of a greater purpose or after experiencing adversity. The demanding nature of monastic training necessitates both intellectual and spiritual discipline. A Bhutanese monk receives multifaceted training. Study of sacred scriptures. The monks dedicate years to studying and committing to memory holy scriptures such as the teachings of Guru Rinpoche, the Tantras, and the Sutras. They study Buddhist logic, cosmology, ethics, and philosophy. They frequently transmit texts orally and read them in unison, instilling a sense of oneness and reverence. The foundation of a monk's education is meditation and mindfulness. The monks cultivate vipassana, insight, and shamatha, calm abiding meditation. By spending lengthy hours in silent contemplation, they gain inner serenity and an appreciation for the transience of everything as a result. Ceremonies and rituals. Monks receive training in conducting various holy rites such as prayer sessions, burials, and blessings. Maintaining the liturgical calendar and planning and directing religious celebrations like Chechu festivals are important facets of their job. Video. Young monks learn scripture by heart and perform their first rites under the close supervision of their mentors, their voices resonating across the spacious prayer rooms. Buddhism's impact on Bhutanese society in Bhutan. Buddhism is more than just a religion. It is the cornerstone of the nation's principles, culture, and even government. The King of Bhutan consults spiritual leaders on issues of national significance, demonstrating the tight ties between the monarchy and the monastic community. The saint who introduced Buddhism to Bhutan in the 8th century, Guru Rinpoche, is the ancestor of the Drukpa Kagyu school of Buddhism, which is currently the most prominent sect in the country. In Bhutan, monks, especially those in senior positions, have significant political sway. For instance, one of the most important religious leaders in Bhutan is the Je Khenpo, the top abbot, who frequently joins the king in national debates. With the conviction that genuine happiness stems from spiritual fulfillment rather than worldly wealth, Bhutanese people use gross national happiness, GNH, as a gauge of societal well-being. Monastic dances and Chechu festivals, Cham monks, are an integral part of Bhutanese religious life, which includes the Chechu festivals. Every year, the majority of Bhutan's districts host these festivals, which honor the life and teachings of Guru Rinpoche. Cham dances, sacred masked dances performed by monks dressed in colorful costumes, are the festival's most famous feature. These dances reenact the life story of Guru Rinpoche, Buddhist tales, and the triumph of good over evil. During the Chechu, the monks perform intricate and highly symbolic dances that are believed to bestow favors and provide protection to the community. The dances incorporate numerous spiritual components. The religious mask dance, known as the Black Hat Dance, symbolizes the struggle against evil. The Tiger Dance honors Guru Rinpoche, believed to have flown into Bhutan on the back of a tigress, and symbolizes strength and protection. Symbolizing the transience of life, the death dance serves as a reminder to participants of how short life is. Thousands of Bhutanese and visitors from other countries attend the Chechu celebrations. It is a time for joyful celebration, religious practice, and community gatherings. Difficulties of adjustment in contemporary times. The monastic community is changing as a result of Bhutan's struggles with modernization and globalization. Previously remote monasteries are moving closer to the outside world, and some monks are employing technology for outreach and education. International tourists are also becoming more interested in Bhutanese Buddhism, which is fostering a wider exchange of concepts and methods. Younger generations of monks must contend with the effects of modernization, including the impact of social media, technology, and international culture, despite the nation's concerted efforts to maintain its spiritual character. A constant struggle is striking a balance between upholding customs and adjusting to a changing environment. A durable heritage. The function of Bhutanese monks. In the contemporary era, Bhutan's Buddhist monks continue to be a constant source of spiritual insight, mindfulness, and tranquility as the world changes. In addition to being essential to maintaining the nation's distinctive culture and customs, they also act as a source of inspiration for people who want to connect with the world more deeply. The monks' steadfast adherence to the Buddha's teachings, their function in fostering social harmony, and their use of meditation as a means of achieving peace provide important lessons to a society too frequently engulfed in turmoil and strife. This in-depth examination of Bhutanese monks' lives demonstrates how crucial they are to maintaining the country's long-standing Buddhist customs while also adjusting to the changing demands of contemporary Bhutanese culture. Their lives serve as evidence of the ability of spirituality to uplift and nourish the spirit of a country.